G'day, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, it's going to be the first in a new series of videos going through the Underworld factions one at a time, starting from the easiest going right up to the hardest. I did do a video on this showing the correct order to do these in, starting from easy to hard. That'll be in the description below. But let's take a look at this. Deep Hive, going to be using 3 times Nisha medals for this. No need for Orpheus medals because we get that awesome cleanse from the Queen Bee. Right now, the higher your horde level, the higher your stats go. It will be based on other things in the game as well, like your player level and more things besides. But you can have a fairly low level on this. It's like as anything 100 plus, you know, like you can go slightly more than 105, more than 100 sort of thing. But with Queen Bee, 3 of them is what we're going to use. It should be pretty straightforward. If you need more Queen Bees, you can pop into the portal section and open some more portals, and you will pick up some more Queen Bees eventually. It's just down to luck. But yeah, 3 of these works really well. Right, so let's take a look at the team. To find the Delve team, the Delve troops you're allowed to use, you can take a look at your troops section and change the kingdom to the Deep Hive. Like that. Apply that, and that gives you the Delve troops you're allowed to pick from. You can't have a hero in this. No hero. It has to be a combination of these troops. As you can see, we're going for 3 Queen Bees and the Scarab Knight. The Scarab Knight is basically the protector of our Queen Bees. We want to protect our Queen Bees because they are the ones that do the damage. They can have loop potential, cleanse, and are really pretty amazing, to be honest. Scarab Knight gains barrier and magic +1 armor, with independent 25% chances boosted by brown gems to gain an extra turn and half its mana back. Pretty tanky in first place too, reduced damage from skulls by 50%. Pretty cool. So we'll be keeping that topped up, getting that boost going, make sure we get a barrier, protect ourselves from any early death. This allows our Queen Bees to reign and just go absolutely crazy, buzzing around, creating 9 green, 9 brown gems. The green feeds into everybody, the brown feeds into the Scarab Knight. And we deal consistent damage, basically with a chance to get an extra turn, half the mana back, and repeat the process. If we get any unfortunate status effects on us, we can cleanse all allies when matching 4 or more gems. And we have 3 of them, so really cool. Banner for this, Mushroom Banner, I've gone for +2 green, +1 brown, -1 red. Right, let's dive in. Let's get this going. How fast this works depends upon luck to a degree of how well your Queen Bee loops. Right, we'll grab some of that yellow, yellow? Blue while it's there. That Queen Bee is nearly ready. We can collect that while it's there as well. Start with a potion of enchantment when you get your horde level to 100 or above, remember. But I do like to grab a early barrier for that. It just makes things a little bit safer. And if we've got any more blue or green, I'll take it now to charge the other bees up, but there's only one, but she can loop. And she didn't. She did create some more of the colours we like though, so let's see what we can do. No rush on these, remember, take your time. There's no sort of time limit. It's like very important. Not so much on these early delves, but certainly later on to make absolutely the correct move. And when I cast these Queen Bees, I actually like to cast them not on the same button. Like I won't cast this one on the square button. Time and time again, I'll cast the one at the bottom now, just to mix it up. This is my own theory. It's completely unproven, but basically I think that the game may detect something, like if you're spamming the same troop over and over again, it may sort of detect that and then screw up the colours to make sure you get stopped from doing that. So I basically alternate across the 3 different Queen Bees, just casting different ones in a completely random order, just to try and fool a game if there's some sort of detection thing in there to stop you from doing such a thing. But we go straight across the middle. Tomb Spider. Like I said, no need for Orpheus medals on this. We have Queen Bee's awesome 3rd trait. And not a lot of colours we really like there, so let's just grab some mana. And let's get some of that. Let's get ourselves some green while it's there. Right, let's see if we can get a bit of a loop going before they start messing around with us. Got a couple of annoying troops up here that web an enemy. When you get webbed, basically get your magic taken away. So massively reduced damage. But with these queen bees, it doesn't matter, because unless they web everyone, all you can do is get a 4 match to cleanse it off again. But are they even got to get a chance to do that? I'm casting different queen bees, as you can see. It seems to be keeping the loop going reasonably well. They're going to get to cast, they've webbed them, but you can get a 4 match straight away if you see one on the board, but even when you cast a queen bee, the likelihood is you're going to get a cleanse from somewhere, and you can pick one up there like that. Look, there you go, he's cleansed, and finish off. On to the next. Come on, scallywag. And I'll grab that anyway, just in case we get anything else we want to pick up. There's not hardly any blue or green there. We'll grab that from there though. There's some green at the bottom. Do you want to try and avoid skull hits though, and get this thing protected? When you cast this, you gain barrier and magic +1 armor. So certainly worth doing, especially with these skeletons around. See if we can start chipping away at them. I'll take these brown 4 matches because RB didn't get charged and we've lost our barrier, so I am going to purposely cast that again. The cool thing about this is it doesn't affect anything on the board, so you can cast that and get that barrier and get that nice little armor boost without changing the board. Right, I don't want to take that brown really because it's going to set them up for a skull hit, so I'll take that one. And I'll take that skull back on them because I'd rather give it to them than they give it to me. Queen bee's up, let's see if she can get anything loopy doopy going. Sometimes, as you know, she'll loop like absolutely crazy, and other times she just won't really be in the mood for it and will loop less. But most of the time it's going to work out really, really good. What should we do? Oh, 4 match up there, that's what we'll do. Get blue if you can, rather than green for Queen Beatrix, because she generates green. The more green that are left on the board, the better chance she has of looping. Let's cast the bottom one, then the middle one, then the top one. Let's grab that to make a 4 match green. She's ready to do her bee stuff again. True damage, bypassing the armor. Then bees sneaking in all those little gaps, doing untold true damage until they're completely wiped out. Really nice and straightforward. Run straight across the middle for the quickest way to do this. Let's do the mythic room. We're up against the queen bee herself. It's a nice start though there, getting some green and blue at the same time. Still going to cast my Scarab Knight first, get ourselves that barrier, protected us from that. Now let's see if we can get something going. Create some nice little cascades. Keep on going, bee. I do like to get this sort of thing now and again, because even though, you know, the theory is a lot of the time that the more green and brown that's on the board, the more bee has a better chance of looping. I do like to grab some green like that because we're getting an extra turn from that anyway, and we've got that second bee up at the same time. So do take your time with these though. I'm very familiar with this team, how it works on this delve. If you're not familiar, then just make sure you make the right move. Take your time with it. I mean, no rush. There's no bonus points for doing it quickly. Keep on buzzing away, bee. Also, if the enemy bee gets up, they'll have a chance to come back at you, but there's only one bee on the other side. Oh, we've set them up. I think we're one or two casts away from winning the game there. Let's grab these 4 matches. Our Scarab Knight is perfectly okay. What should we do? Let's grab that. Yeah, you do that. Ooh, we've got a 4-match down there that nearly missed. Come on. He's got himself a barrier, but it's not going to make himself do any difference. It's over. So yeah, really straightforward, this first one, the deep hive. Just get yourself 3 queen bees, scarab knight for protection, and just keep on going loopy doopy. There's a video on the first one. If you enjoyed it, found it useful, be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button, because like I say, this is the first in an ongoing series going through every single Underworld faction using the Delve team at the highest level of 500. Thanks for watching. Catch you again next time. Bye for now.